Well, Julia Michaels, my darling girl, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. I wish I could show you outside. It's like this beautiful sunny day in Sydney and it's just lovely at the moment. There's a real good vibe in the air. What about you?
That's awesome. I'm currently in Iowa with my family. I figure what better time to go see some of my family members than in quarantine, during a
That's
pandemic. Why not? So I'm currently in Iowa. It was like 45 degrees here today and it was raining. So very different from Sydney.
it's I feel like 45 degrees is cold, right?
It's very cold. Yes. Yes.
What
Like
does one
thick
do in
coat cold.
Iowa?
What was your question?
What does one do in Iowa when you want to have some fun with the fam? What do you get up to?
Um, there's not much. Especially where I'm from. It's just cornfields everywhere and there's a Target. That's about it.
Are you still, because I love going to like Kmart and Target still, even if I don't need anything, I just like to roam the
Oh
aisles.
yeah,
Do
same.
you
I
still
went there today
visit?
for no reason at all.
Do people recognize you? Because like in places they get proud when someone, like makes it big. So I don't know if it's the same town that you grew up in, but are people like, hey, Julia, we're proud of you, mate. Keep killing it, sister.
Definitely. I have there's like some family owned restaurants here and stuff, and every time I come back I always have to go get like waffles from one place or like pie from another place or something like that. And a lot of the times the people that have worked there have known me since I was like 3 years old or have worked there with my mom or something like that. So it's pretty cute. It's pretty funny.
That's so nice because we grow and evolve so much. And especially over the past couple of years when your kind of career has just exploded, sometimes I think it's really nice to go back to where it all started, where people just know you kind of before it all,
Right.
changed. And I
And
don't know,
not
you
only
feel
just
that.
me, but they know like my whole family. They're like, I've known your mom for 25 years. You're like, oh
Your mum
wow.
turn you off. My mum, when I go back to town, like makes me go down to like visit the girl that owns the cafe
Oh
to be
yeah,
like, "Hi,
absolutely.
Tina." I'm like,
Yeah.
hello, Zena.
Full
Yes.
parade. Yeah.
And I imagine it because I know that you watched The Social Dilemma and you were
Oh
as
yes.
freaked out as I am. So I guess maybe you're not even just, in your room in Iowa on the internet or on social media as much as you may have been. Or did it not really change anything for you? You just like got scared and then just went back to normal use like me.
No, I haven't. I mean, I'm on it because I work.
Yeah.
Like
A
it's
lot.
yeah, but I don't use it as much as I used to. I try not to. Like after watching that, I was like, oh wow, I really am on my phone way more than I should be. So I'm trying to find other things to occupy my hands and my time, like reading a book, or like if
Yeah.
I find that I'm like on my phone too much, I'll like go take a walk or
I
listen to
took up knitting.
music or do something like that.
Yeah, I took up knitting to keep my hands busy and it's quite meditative and I love it.
That's amazing. I can't knit to save my life. I used to be able to crochet, but I don't know if I could
Ooh.
do it anymore.
Crochet is more hard than knitting. So if you could crochet,
Really?
yeah, knitting's literally like under, around, through. It's so like I picked it up on YouTube in about 5 minutes, and you're so smart. You'll be fine.
I feel like the two is harder than the one.
No, it's easy because it makes perfect sense, and then
We're
you're
such grandmas. I really hope one day that we can just get together in our 50s or 60s and
yeah,
we'll just knit/crochet together.
living our best lives. But
Living our best
time,
lives.
in the meantime, though, we'll have to catch up over Zoom to celebrate the fact that you have new music out, which is, still very exciting. And I heard this track a couple of weeks ago, and I imagine, how long have you been, like, how long ago did you actually finish the song?
We wrote it in July.
June,
So
August, September. So not too long ago. It's not like you've been
not too
sitting
long
on this for
ago.
like a year, because sometimes that would kill
Yeah.
me if I had this great song and I was like,
No, I'm really grateful to have a label that backs me, you know, when I'm really excited about something, and they know that I like to kind of keep things sort of relevant and in the moment, because my fans have always known me to be relevant, like just, you know,
Yeah.
present and in the moment with my music. You know, I'm not the kind of person to write a song 2 years ago and be like, oh, I'm going to put that on my record now. It's like, this is all very, very new. So,
And you're so prolific because you're the kind of person that you create so much and you write so much. You can't get a backlog because then, you know, you're stuck in to back here. When you're here, you got to just keep it boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
Uh, uh, uh,
And also for me, like my last song is always my favorite song. So I'm just
uh,
constantly trying to like outdo my last song.
I love that because a lot of artists, I don't know, like they're maybe, I mean, you're a perfectionist, obviously, but they're the kind of people that like nothing is ever good enough and they don't like it when it's out and they're just looking for the next thing. But I love to hear someone say, I love this music I'm putting out. I'm proud of it. I worked hard on it. It's a cool song, because not everyone has that attitude. And I think we can all learn from that. You know, you've got to back yourself and love what you make.
Yeah. I think also I'm proud of this song because it's just really about being in love, and it's the first time I've ever been in a very healthy relationship, and it just feels good to talk about. You know, I think with my past stuff, with more of my inner monologue stuff, because that stuff was so self-reflective
Yeah.
and so deep and just, you know, very critical. I definitely got more manic putting that out, because it's, you know, it's a lot of like, okay, these are all judgments I think of myself, what are other people going to think
Yeah.
of myself,
Mm.
versus this is just me being like, wow, I'm in love, and I'm healthy in love, and it feels really fucking good. So
Yes. Yes. But is he with you in Iowa, or are you like separate now?
he just left. He came out here with me for a little bit. He
So
just went back for work, and then I'm probably going to go back in a couple days too. So
there's nothing better than having your family around and the person you love and they get along and you're just like, everything is
oh, it's
amazing.
the best. It's truly the best. I mean, he's like the greatest person I've ever met.
Oh, every time we talk and you gush about him, it makes me feel so happy because I love love so deeply. And I'm
Me too.
like you, I'm like, if you are in love, you have to yell it from the rooftops. Otherwise, what's the point? So, and
And
I
how
love
often do
hearing
you
you
feel
tell
it, you
me.
know? It's like, so I'm
It's
in it.
the best.
Feels good right now.
But I mean, speaking of kind of inner monologue, other stuff, I still am obsessed with "What a Time, What a Time, What a Time." I
Oh,
listen to that
thank
song,
you.
it's so, and then when it goes to "What a Lie," and I'm like, ah.
That will forever and always be one of my favorite songs and my favorite collaborations.
I mean, he's Niall is, honest to God, one of the nicest human beings on the planet.
Just the greatest. Love that man so
You're
much.
surrounded by great dudes, really. You can't help it.
I
You just
really
like
am.
him, JM.
Yeah. The
And then,
best thing about growing up is just cutting a lot of bullshit out of your life, you
oh,
know?
yeah. Snip, 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 bitches, I'm back. Are there any more exciting collaborations that I need to know about, that I'm allowed to know about?
I mean, I'm honestly not right now. I've just been working on the album and just trying to write all the songs, and then, you know, maybe that'll come later. But right now, just, you know, trying to write my first album. This is getting my first album. So
And how many of the songs do you think will be about being in love?
I want to say like 99% of
Yeah.
them.
I love it already, Julia. I'm already on my way to JB Hi-Fi, which is the Australian place where we buy albums. And I'm a buy it. You know I'll buy it because I'm a big Julia Michaels fan. And I don't need to act cool about it because being cool is for losers.
You're the best.
I am. You are as well. My love, obviously when COVID's over, we will be your first stop because we
Yes.
love you and you love us. So I can't wait
So
to have
much.
you.
I miss y'all so much.
Yay. I'm just double date. We'll just love our partners and be over the top and disgusting.
I am so down for that. Let's go. Mushy gushy all the way.
Mushy gushy, wet ass pussy. It kind of right.
my God.
Oh, God,
I'm
so great.
obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you.
I'm feeling so mutual, my darling. Thank you for making time, and give my love to your family, and enjoy family time. I hope it fills you up.
Thank you so much. And you as well. Love you.
Love you. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.